speaking of All-Star Weekend in general, I feel like your All-Star appearances, the game was still better. It wasn't the best, but it was still
competitive,
competitive. Like
entertaining, I would say.
what would you say has to happen today to get the game back good? Like the game last year, the game was pathetic. Like, what do you think has to happen to get the game back good?
I don't know. I think like they try to do like a total score every quarter, like every half or something. Like I think they just gotta go back East versus West, man. You know what I mean? To me, I feel like you should go East versus West. But it's hard to see, man. Like, I don't know. How can you raise the stakes to get everybody to want to compete? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if your stars, like the guys that we want to go see ain't competing at a high level, it's kind of hard.
It's too everybody too friendly.
Like, it's like everybody just
everybody
cool. Like,
too
it's like,
cool.
all right, well, I'm going to let you shoot 23s or I'm going to let you get 90 dunks and go get 50 points. Like, it's no pride into it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Early on, you might get a little bit of showcase here and there, but like, you still want to keep the game close. And then, you know, we knew it going into the fourth quarter. It's
go time.
Lace them up. We trying to win. But like now it's just like you might be down 50 by the third quarter. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say because you probably wonder too, like, how can you get the game back? And I'm like, I think it's just slipping away. Like, I think they got like a new format this year, right?
Yeah,
like,
it's a new format. It's like
if the rookie sophomore game, whoever win that one played,
so
nobody trying to see that shit.
It's you know what I mean? A lot of gimmicks. Instead of watching dudes,
but you're giving the rookies and sophomores the opportunity to feel like, oh, well, I'm an all-star. Like, for them, if they get the opportunity to play against the real all-star, they're gonna feel like they all-stars at the time being. You know what I mean? So they got to find a way to get it back.
What is happening?
They're gonna keep losing the fans. I think like the rookie sophomore play each other, right?
So the way is so you know it's 24 all-stars, 12 from the East, 12 from the West. There will be 3 teams of 8, and they'll make up 3 teams, and then the rookie all-star game is doing the same thing. It's like 3 teams of 8 or something like that. And the winner of their little bracket is going to be the 4th team versus the 3 teams of 8 all-star.
Oh, wow.
And they'll play like some game.
But don't they like one team play a game, they go to the locker, come back? That's going to be hard to get all-stars to one play 8 minutes, then go in the locker, chill, and wait for another game.
They're going to check out.
I mean,
they're going to be checked out.
What's missing, I think, is an old school way, and nobody had no beef with each other. Nobody really like, I get double teamed, so, you know, you can't double team me now. Kind of like that mano a mano, right? It's none of that. There's no beef. There's no, you know, there's nobody antagonizing the opportunity to get people riled up to go at each other. Nobody goes at each other. And so at the end of the day, if everybody, to John point, if you cool, then everything cool. And what we're watching is a lot of threes, dunks, and, you know, kids are like, man, I can go do that outside with 3 people, right? It always looks like 3 people on the court and never like a full court game. So they got to make it a full court, 5-on-5, the best players playing against the best players, just for reasons, for names alone. And I want to make sure that people know I'm the best shooting guard. I'm the best point guard. I think that was the last era of like yo time, John. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you went at each other like, oh, I don't like you throughout the season. And then I think like with these teams, like I might have beef with you. I might don't want to play against you. I'm gonna just put you on my team. You know what I mean? But I feel like the one person that can't, not one person can change the whole all-star format of how they do it. But I feel like the one kid I know that got it is Ant-Man.
Yes.
Like, I feel like he going to find somebody if he's starting, or I'm going to find somebody I don't like and I'm going at him. You know what I mean? Like, you need that type of competitiveness. Like, I mean, just what you need. I mean, I feel like if he go against KD or if he go against D-Book or he go against Donovan Mitchell or whoever the next 2 guard is, he's trying to let them know, like, I'm the best 2 guard in the league. And I feel like he can bring that to the All-Star game, but I don't feel like he's at the level now where everybody will follow along.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I feel like he can get there at some point, but you hopefully assume so that the All-Star game don't kind of go away with people just like, man, you know what? I don't even care about it on the weekends.
Yeah.
Because we used to couldn't wait till Sunday and be like, man, I'm ready for this game. Now it's like Sunday, people want to leave. They don't even care about going to the game.
And I think one of the things, you know, that the NBA has to realize is also like when the games were good and the games were competitive, you also have to remember, like BD, back in y'all time, the prep that y'all had to get ready for a game and the prep that guys have today are totally different.
Yeah, way
like,
different.
You know, there's osteos, you know, you got PTs, like you have a whole different type of prep now for games than back in the day. And so I think that's a huge part of it. Like, I think the NBA need to prioritize, for every one of these guys, who gets them ready for games during the season. Okay, I know that person's supposed to be on All-Star. I'm going to pay them $5,000 extra, $10,000 extra to be at All-Star weekend to prep Steph Curry, to be at All-Star weekend to prep, and to make sure every single guy has their prep. Now, with that being said, no other requirements from All-Stars. There's no other requirements. If you do some personal some personal things that you want to do, then do that. But there's zero other requirements from All-Star. The only thing you are here at All-Star weekend to do is to be ready to compete in this game, get your body ready to play at a high level. And I think that's what the NBA needs to do. They need to because to John's point, by the time you get to the game Sunday night, you've done so much. You've had so many obligations that it's like, oh, now we got the game. Like, man, get me out of here. But as opposed to if you don't have anything on the weekend, like nothing, no requirements, you got this game in the NBA, but you can't make it so corporate though. So you got to pick what you want, right? Do you want a great game or do you want this corporate thing where, the All-Stars are here? And I think they need to make that decision because right now the game is suffering. And guys live like it's just different now. Like,
Bills used to look forward.
Pick and choose one
used to look forward
be
to the game.
Just on that vibe.
Yep. It used to be a thing you look forward to the game, right? You're going to get some dudes going to get the big dogs going to get their rest. The new guys going to be out trying to get their name up, but you knew you had to show up to practice, media day, and probably one or two appearances. That's it. But now you look at, the game is so global, the responsibility on these dudes, the attention on these dudes, that they kind of just want to not be seen and chill. Like All-Star weekend was like, it used to be rest, but you treated it like it was another game. Like, this is the game I'm playing with all the juggernauts. Like, let me show who I am. And I don't think people get, we not setting our guys up for that or setting them up to fight. That should be the best fight, the most entertaining fight.